You back to BYU Sports Nation, and we do so by welcoming in our guest with a stat of the day.
It's the BYU Sports Nation stat of the day.
In her 25th year now as the BYU women's soccer head coach, Jen Rockwood has a win percentage of 74.7%.
Nice.
She is with us now in Studio B. 375 career wins, taking your team to 19 NCAA tournaments, 2 Elite Eights, 5 Sweet 16s, 12 conference championships. I could go on, but you may have just received the most distinguished honor of all. And that is being immortalized in a bobblehead, Coach.
This is awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a little intimidating, a little scary, but it turned out really cool. So yeah, I'm proud of it, and obviously a lot of people have helped me get to this point in 25 years for sure.
There's a good amount of bobble there too. Yeah. Do you like how it turned out?
I do, yeah.
You always wear the hat?
Yeah. Maybe some sunglasses, but you always have to have the hat outside.
Gotta see your eyes, right? Yeah. You appear to be bearing gifts.
I do. I have gifts for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
The goods, the swag.
Thank
25
you.
years.
Well, that's so cool.
Little
25
logo.
years.
I know, crazy.
Thank you. You're really nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to rep this. This is fantastic.
And our new scarves for this year too,
very
because
nice.
Soccer, you gotta have scarves.
Gotta have a scarf.
So,
I'm a little, I'm a little cold, so this is gonna be good as well.
It's only like 95 degrees outside.
You're wearing it scarf time.
It is cold in this. Absolutely, I am.
But scarves are a soccer thing. So
absolutely.
You got to roll with them.
Do you have a professional team that you follow, like in the English Premier League or La Liga or something?
I'm a big Barca fan.
Okay.
So yeah, I follow them a little bit, and I've become a Manchester City fan.
Okay.
Man City, not Man United.
Man City.
Yeah. Well,
is it
Man
because
City.
they wear blue?
No, it's because of their coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, before we dive into your team, you went to the World Cup this summer,
did
you
yes.
not?
It was fantastic, yeah. I went for 6 days and got to see 5 games.
Whoa.
Went to the 2 USA games, and then also got to see Argentina play, who we got to play in April. So, wow, it was a quick trip, but got a lot in, and it was just amazing to see the excitement for women's soccer over there. It was crazy.
That's
outstanding.
Awesome.
Of note, the first 1,000 fans to the game tomorrow night between BYU and Utah will receive a custom Jen Rockwood bobblehead.
I will be one of those. I will make sure I get one.
Yes. Your team has gone from unranked to number 10 in 3 games. I mean, that's quite the jump.
I can't take you seriously with a scarf like that.
But it's a good look.
It is a good look.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, it's a good look.
What does the top 10 ranking at this juncture of the season mean to this team?
We usually don't talk too much about the rankings. We've been fortunate to be ranked a lot over the years, and we try not to talk too much about them. But it's a pretty big deal for these girls to be set at that standard. We knew coming into the season that we had a great group coming back, a lot of returners, a lot of leadership, a lot of experience, and we added an amazing group of freshmen that have already been significant to our team. And we just got off to a good start, and we went on the road and played 2 SEC teams and had some good results, and then played really well in our 3rd game. And hopefully people just recognize we got some pretty good players on our team, and we're moving forward and getting better.
There was a great crowd in the home opener against Southern Utah, and you end up giving them 7 goals in that one. Then tomorrow night, Friday night against Utah. What do you expect for that one in what will be an amazing matchup on a Friday night against the rival?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want. School just started. We've got freshmen and kids coming back to school, and an amazing crowd for us against Southern Utah. I'm pretty sure we're even going to get a bigger crowd. The girls love playing in front of that type of atmosphere. It gives them a lot of energy and excitement. But, Utah, we play them every year. It's a great rivalry game. It's great soccer. We have a roster full of a lot of Utah kids, and so do they. So all of these girls, grew up playing together against each other on the same club team, same high school. And so there's always kind of something to prove, similar to the rivalry that football and basketball have with them. But it's always a pretty close game. It's always very dramatic. It's very back and forth. But hopefully we'll be able to come out with the energy that we had in the last game. And we've been working a lot on our attack in the last couple of weeks. And we've got some great attacking players that can score some goals. So we hope to put a few in.
Jen Rockwood, in her 25th season as the head coach of BYU women's soccer, her team ranked number 10 after a 3-0 start, is with us on BYU Sports Nation. I'm always interested to hear different coaches talk about the rivalry game because every coach has a very strong opinion. Yeah, it's just another game, nameless, faceless opponent. Other coaches are like, oh no, it matters more. Where do you stand in that conversation?
I'm probably right in the middle. We try and approach every game, as every coach is going to say, with equal importance. But it really is true in our sport. You only get 19, 20 games, and those games are your resume to the tournament. And so it's hard to slip up in even one game can make a huge difference. And so, we talk about Southern Utah game was just as important as our Alabama game. Utah is just important as our Southern Utah game. And so you have to approach every game pretty consistently and not let the emotions get too up and too down. But there's a little something more to the Utah game. We've been on the winning edge of it over the last several years, and so there's an expectation I think our team have, and our seniors certainly have, trying to get their 4th win in a row over them. And so it puts a little bit more pressure. But again, we're trying to thrive off of the pressure this year, and we want it. We want that target on our back, and we want everybody's best shot.
And you get it a lot of times. And you certainly have some of the star power with Elise Flake and Michaela Coulihan and company. Tell us about some of the newcomers that are making an impact right away.
Yeah, we have a freshman, Jamie Shepard, starting for us. Olivia Wade was a freshman starter, played pretty much every minute last year for us, and she's on a mission right now, and so we'll be excited to get her back. But Jamie Shepard has been able to come in and, an All-American player and has a lot of experience, played on the same club team that Steve Magleby coached, and so we have a lot of familiarity with her and how she plays, and she's been able to step in. It's such an important position for us, and she's done an amazing job. We've got S.J. Affleck that's coming from Southern California, who's got a lot of minutes and has started a couple times. Rachel has done really well. We've got some good depth coming off the bench right now, and that's really exciting. I think it'll be one of our deeper teams we've had.
I was just waiting for Olivia Wade to show up on the preseason All-West Coast Conference team like Paige Barker did when she went on her mission.
She's on a mission, not even here. It's like she's not even on the team. Yeah.
Well, she made that much of an impact.
And let's address that. When the mission age changed, it was kind of like, how will this impact the program? How has it impacted the program?
Yeah, when it first happened, I really didn't think it would impact it that much. In the past, our girls played there 4 years, and then if they wanted to go, they went on their mission. But it really had an impact. We had 5 girls decide that very first year. You can't, we're recruiting 2-3 years in advance, and so you can't replace that. And so after we kind of went through that cycle of those couple years, and it worked out really well, and most all the girls were able to come back and get back right at it. And we figured that whatever happens is great. The girls have a good experience, but you look at the return missionaries. Paige came back right away and had a significant contribution to us her senior year. You've got Rachel Lyman, Alyssa Jefferson, Josie Manuel. We have a lot of return missionaries right now, and then we'll get some back next year. We'll get 3 back next year.
Coach, thank you for the scarves.
Yeah, appreciate it.
For the polos. We love to rep BYU women's soccer.
Thanks for winning the most.
And thank you for winning.
That's the thing that's the most
That's what
fun.
makes it so fun. So that is the plan, to keep winning.
Thank you for 375 wins.
Well, thank you.
And 25 years. That's incredible.
Thanks, guys.
It's going to be a fun season.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jen. Okay, coming up, which teams are preseason picks to win the West Coast Conference?
And a look at the Andy Reid family tree.